This is a Fox News alert. New questions tonight about the Obama administration's use of your tax dollars on an organization which tried to defeat Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Correspondent Rich Edson tells us how a push for peace turned into political poison.
For 14 months, ending in November 2014, the U.S. State Department granted nearly $350,000 to the Israeli and Palestinian arms of the advocacy group One Voice. Their goal? To support peace negotiations between Israelis and Palestinians. Shortly after the U.S. government grants ended, the One Voice movement absorbed and funded an Israeli group named Victory 15. Its goal? An Israeli political campaign to elect, quote, anybody but Bibi Netanyahu. That, according to a bipartisan report issued by the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations.
The United States should not be engaged in that kind of activity with taxpayer dollars. What it did probably was to make it even more difficult to come together after the election and continue to build on the relationship between Israel and the United States.
The report finds, quote, One Voice used the campaign infrastructure and resources built in part with State Department grants funds to support V15. The subcommittee says it found no evidence One Voice spent U.S. grant money to influence the 2015 Israeli elections, and it, quote, fully complied with the terms of its State Department grants. However, quote, despite One Voice's previous political activism in the 2013 Israeli election, the State Department failed to take any steps to guard against the risk that One Voice could engage in political activities using state-funded grassroots campaign infrastructure after the grant period. The report also charges the State Department was unable to produce all documents the subcommittee requested because it failed to retain complete email records. In a statement, the subcommittee's top Democrat, Senator Claire McCaskill, says, quote, while this report shows no wrongdoing by the administration and should put to rest such allegations, it certainly highlights deficiencies in the department's policies that should be addressed in order to best protect taxpayer dollars. The State Department's response? It followed guidelines.
The report makes clear there's no evidence that One Voice spent State Department grant funds to influence the Israeli election.
One Voice points out to Fox News the report's findings that no U.S. government grant money funded an anti-Netanyahu campaign and it followed State Department rules. Though Senator Portman says that shows a problem within the State Department to have allowed this type of result. Shannon?
Rich Edson, thank you.